Apple's foldable iPhone may be delayed due to engineering snags. We'll talk more about it in moments, but first. Earlier this year, Amazon threatened to cut U.S. Postal Service deliveries by as much as 2/3. Now, the parties have reached a tentative deal that will see USPS deliveries reduced by 20%, the Wall Street Journal reported. While not as drastic as first mentioned, the reduced volume will still deal a financial blow to the USPS. Amazon is the USPS's largest customer, accounting for 15% of its volume and $6 billion in revenue. A 2/3 cut would have been a disaster for the USPS, but a 20% reduction could result in more than $1 billion in lost revenue nonetheless. Amazon would have needed to scramble as well, as it relies heavily on the post office for rural and last-mile deliveries. Amazon's contract with the USPS was set to expire in September 2026, and in October, Amazon said it wanted to strike a deal by December 2025. However, the USPS abruptly pulled out of negotiations, according to Amazon, and implemented a new bidding process for last-mile deliveries. Amazon was reportedly considering expanding its own delivery network if the USPS deal fell through, though the company may have started those rumors itself to prod negotiations. And Motorola has announced its two latest devices, the budget-friendly Moto G stylus smartphone and the Moto Pad. The latter is a tablet and a new addition to the Motorola lineup with an 11-inch 2.5K display compared to the 6.7-inch screen on the Moto G stylus. The Moto Pad has quad speakers with Dolby technology, including Dolby Atmos capability on speakers or through headphones while using supporting platforms. Meanwhile, the 2026 Moto G stylus is an upgrade of its predecessor, offering a built-in active stylus. Inside the Notes app, it offers Sketch to Image, an AI tool for polishing drawings, and Handwriting Calculator, a feature for solving handwritten equations without switching to a calculator. The Moto G stylus also has 100 hours of standby time. It only lasts 4 hours while continually writing, but Motorola claims it recharges in 15 minutes. Motorola is releasing the 2026 Moto G stylus on April 16th and will start at $500. Remember, you can find the latest gadget and tech news, reviews, price drops, and more right now at Engadget.com. Apple has run into more issues than expected with its foldable iPhone that may set back its release, according to Nikkei. The engineering problems reportedly cropped up during the device's early test production phase and may delay first shipments by months, according to multiple sources briefed on the matter. The current situation could put the mass production timeline at risk, one of the sources said. The source continued, April will mark a crucial stage of the engineering verification test, and this month till early May is extremely critical. Component suppliers have supposedly been notified that the foldable iPhone's production schedule will be delayed, and Apple is working to address the problems. A foldable iPhone has been rumored since 2017, and Apple's biggest rival, Samsung, released its first one back in 2019. According to multiple sources, Apple was aiming to launch its debut foldable iPhone in fall 2026 alongside the iPhone 18. However, as we detailed in an explainer last month, the project could slip into 2027 if Apple runs into manufacturing or durability issues, particularly around the hinge or display. Apple was reportedly prioritizing the foldable iPhone and other premium models for its September event this year due to constrained supplies of components like memory chips. However, the foldable's engineering issues could throw a wrench into those plans. Apple and the supply chain are working under a pressured timeline, and the current solutions are not enough to completely solve the engineering challenge. More time is needed, Nikkei's source stated. The problems reportedly arose during Apple's production verification tests. That's the fourth of 6 steps the company's new products must go through before shipping, prior to the key pilot production and mass production phases. Since the foldable would be an all-new design, it would have to pass each stage with flying colors before proceeding to the next. Though likely to account for less than 10% of iPhone production, the foldable will be a key product for Apple designed to boost interest in iPhones across its range. Apple reportedly plans to produce 7 to 8 million of the devices initially, Nikkei reported. Apple has not yet officially announced the device and declined to comment on the reported engineering issues. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Gadget contributors Sarah Fielding, Steve Dent, and Chris Holt, and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.